Mr. Beast is the most followed individual on social media. His YouTube channel has the most subscribers. Season 1 of the reality show Beast Games shattering viewership records on Amazon Prime. And the Beast Industries' business empire includes chocolate bars called Feastables. If you have kids or you just like chocolate, you probably know about it. Philanthropy and so much more. Joining us right now at the table is the president and CEO of Beast Industries, Jeff Housenbold, and Jeffrey Allen, the winner of Season 1 of Beast Games. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. You didn't bring Feastables with you.
Not today, but I'll ship you some if you need.
I was just in a Walmart and there was a huge display, like massive, and people were just okay. You've been in this gig now. I shouldn't even call it a gig, a job for the last year. How did this happen, and what are you trying to do to what was a one-person company that's now turned into a massive business empire?
Yeah, it's been a great partnership with Jimmy, a.k.a. Mr. Beast, over the last 15 months. And as you said, he's the most popular person in social media. 855 million unique viewers around the world have watched our content in the last 90 days. And what we're trying to do is take that fandom, right, that connectivity, and that relationship that Jimmy has with his viewers and fans, and do good in the world and build sustainable, profitable businesses. So you mentioned Feastables, our chocolate brand. It's not just better tasting chocolate that's better for you. We're using that platform to change the lives of kids in the cacao farms. There's about 1.5 million kids that are in child labor. So we're in Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, where most of the cacao comes. We're building schools, we're building wells, we're helping the community so kids can have a better outcome through education and their parents can be paid a living wage.
How did you find him, or how did he find you? I asked because, by the way, you've worked at a whole bunch of companies, including SoftBank and others. By the way, you were on this broadcast, I want to say, a little over a decade ago at a very different kind of company.
Yeah. I was running Shutterfly at the time.
Yep.
And touching people's hearts and helping people share life's joy. And what we're doing at Beast Industries is kind of the same thing. We're creating content that's entertaining, but also inspiring and educating. We're trying to make kindness go viral, and we're trying to build sustainable businesses that appeal to Gen Z and Gen Alpha. And I came to Jimmy, one of the board members and investors introduced me 15 months ago, and we just clicked. And we had a shared vision of how to create the next generation of Disney, diversified media and entertainment empire.
Okay, so here we got the winner. Off air, you say, I'll say it on air. He's a handsome man.
He's great.
He's a handsome man. You won this whole thing. 1,000 contestants.
Crazy.
$10 million.
$10 million.
What was this whole experience like?
It was an absolute adventure of a lifetime. I'm in my 40s, got silver hair. Like, I don't get to do crazy stuff like this often. But more than winning $10 million, more than having kind of the small kind of modicum of fame, is like I have a platform to talk about my son's rare disease. There's only 400 people in the world with his condition, creatine transporter deficiency, and to be able to partner with Jimmy and the Beast team to be able to tell the world about this condition and try to get some emphasis on it is huge.
And just go back for a second. How did you get to be a contestant? How did you think about this? Like, give us take us inside.
My oldest son, Jack, huge Mr. Beast fan. So like a couple years ago, he's like, hey, Dad, I want to start watching these videos with you. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. I saw him on Rogan. I'm like, so I watched it. And then I saw Beast Games Season 1, apply for it, Beast Games. And I go, gosh, if I can get on this, I can tell Lucas's story, who has the rare disease. Right. And maybe I can go far enough to try to win some money. And lo and behold, I won the grand prize.
Did you think you'd even had a chance to become a contestant, though?
If you look at my application video, no. Like at the time, I'm like, it's like not Mr. Beast. It's not edited well. There's no kind of fanfare to it. But in retrospect, I look at it and go, oh, this is me. This is me with my son talking about kind of our plea. Unfortunately, I got cast, and the rest is history. Okay, so what is happening now? What are you doing now with all of this, the fame and the attention that you can hopefully bring to this disease? We are investing into research. There's a handful of researchers all over the world who are doing this. Not many, but they're mighty. And so now we are just doubling down. And our ultimate aim is, whether it's small molecules or gene therapy, is to find a treatment for kids like Lucas, but ultimately even for kids who aren't even born yet, because rare diseases and science is a little bit slower than I'm used to, but you have to push. You have to push the rock uphill.
Beast Games 2 just finished filming?
We just wrapped.
So when are we going to see that?
Later in the year. We're so excited. Beast Games 1 was an incredible hit. #1 unscripted show in Amazon's history, #1 in over 80 countries, over 100 million people watched it. Season 2 is going to be even better. And part of the success of season 1 was contestants like Jeff. Like, we have 1,000 people. I couldn't better script out of central casting a winner than Jeffrey, right? He was engaging, he was a team player, he was strategic, he had luck and charisma, and then he's using his winnings for something that's good, and it's just amplifying what we're all about.
Big media question for you. How much, when you think about the Beast Empire long term, how much of it is going to be on places like Amazon, which I wouldn't call traditional, but are more traditional than necessarily YouTube or TikTok or other forms of social media? What does that sort of look like over time, as I think the rest of us are all trying to figure it out?
Yeah, you watch your show every morning, and two key themes keep coming about: the rise of AI and the creator-influencer economy. And we're sitting at the intersection of both of those. And so we're going to continue to be on the forefront of the evolution of the entertainment industry. But we're so fortunate to have great partners like Google and Amazon that are incredible technology platforms that reach billions of people around the world. We're going to continue to create content on YouTube, on Amazon, on other platforms that is short form, long form, unscripted, and scripted. We just want to reach as many people around the world as possible.
So, but it's about everybody. You're not going to be picking one or the other. You think you can't be exclusive in this new realm?
I think it doesn't make sense from a business standpoint because each one of those platforms have a different strength and a different audience base. So we're going to create content for those audiences and be able to continue to be ubiquitous.
Look, you guys are so well known and so many people want to invest in you. Do you need the money? It feels to me like you guys bring in so much. Would you ever go public? Would you ever take on additional investors?
Yeah, we never say never.
Yeah.
Part of the benefit of being public, it gives us a bigger platform to talk to our fans and the retail investors and to be able to give them an opportunity to enjoy this incredible ride from a financial standpoint. Jimmy's about democratization, right? About reaching the common person around the world. 70% of our viewers are outside of North America. And so if we can help our fans be part of that journey in a way that also helps them financially, that's kind of an interesting angle.
Intriguing. Yeah. That's intriguing. I had not thought about it from that perspective.
How much do you think that the whole franchise and his brand, it goes to what you've done and winning as well, has this sort of philanthropic piece to it? Because he's supported so many other philanthropic efforts as part of everything that he seems to do. And how much of that is sort of embedded in the company? What does that actually look like for the investors to the degree that you end up doing things that might not always be economic?
Yeah. Philanthropy is the heart and soul of everything we do. We're trying to take views and make kindness go viral. We want to be able to help people give back because, as you know, gratitude and giving is the essence of life happiness. And so it could be something small like picking up trash in your neighborhood to solving a rare disease. So we want to use this platform to amplify in a fractured world is that it's about kindness and connectivity and community. And we think it's actually great for the shareholders because it resonates with our targeted demographic of Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and it differentiates us from all the rest of the entertainment players.
And I'd say the one thing I would add is the biggest takeaway for me, obviously I won 10 million, I got a little bit of fame, but I meet strangers. These are children who come up to me. Their first question isn't, how's Mr. Beast? How much money? It's, how's your son? Have you found a treatment? And that's the most moving thing and most inspirational thing for me is Beast Games showed me a different side of humanity, gave me a ton of hope for humanity, and I'm super excited to see what you guys do in the future.
Can I ask you one final question? And this goes to social media. So we all talk about doom scrolling, and you sit there and you watch all the stuff that is, by the way, is not always about kindness. In fact, the stuff that seems to often go viral, maybe not as viral as Mr. Beast, maybe this speaks to all of this, isn't always about the stuff that you want kids to learn about. And the question is, do you think that there's a moment or a way that we're going to somehow change all of the way this works longer term? We've been in, like, is this a transition period? I'm hoping it transitions to something that looks a little bit more like what you guys are doing rather than where we are.
It's partly why I joined Jimmy on this journey is his content brings people together. Part of our success for Amazon Prime Video was we're called a 4-quadrant show. We bring people together over 25, under 25, men and women. We don't do politics. We don't do American-centric humor. We're we're universal in our appeal. And we live in this more connected society than ever before. People are lonelier. They have higher degrees of anxiety and depression and loneliness. And we think our content and our platform and Jimmy's voice could bring people together.